before incorporating artificial intelligence in our activities. If you are to make availability searches to see whether that name is available or not, you are expected to search for that name, pay 500 naira. If you are not lucky, you have to pay additional 500. Some, they paid this 500 naira more than 10 times. Now it's cost effective. You have to secure the name first before you pay the commission that reservation amount, which is more cost effective to the customers. So now the service provider decided to come up with the charges. It's just mere 200 naira added for that transaction.
Okay.
Goes to the service provider, not comes to the CAC
CAC.
for him to sustain such services that is rendered.
Just quickly before we do a rapid fire segment, because due to time, Nigeria's creator economy is exploding. Content creators, influencers, digital entrepreneurs, many don't realize they can register as business names or limited companies. What should creators understand about formalizations in simple terms, what it unlocks for them, and what it does not automatically solve as well for them?
People are now finding they are making their shops from the social media. They are getting all manners of money from the social media. So to secure your business, create identity, legal identity for that business. For you to thrive more, if you are earning hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars from it, what made you to protect that business? Protect it, because if you are operating with a particular name, that will not stop another person from operating on that particular name. And that particular other person, he may go and commit a crime somewhere. The security agencies, their eyes will be on either you or him. If your name is being secured, any investigation will go down to that entity, not you personally. So it's opportunity for people at the space to ensure they register, and it's easier for them to have their account monetized.
Okay.
Because for you to be monetized, you must have a tax ID. And the easiest way to have a tax ID is by registering with the Corporate Affairs Commission. Our registration, the certificate comes with your tax ID.
Yeah.
This is the importance of the people, content creators, and all to embrace TikTokers, people in Instagram, Facebook, and other social media platforms.
Lastly, RG, there is the controversy around the ICRP charges. Can you let Nigerians understand what really this means in a punchy line so they understand that it's not coming to the CAC directly?
ICRP is Intelligent Company Registration Portal. Intelligent company registration. People, it's not in dispute that people make reservation through AI. You don't need any support inside of the commission to approve your name. You get your name instantly. And the customers are happy because it's cost effective, not like earlier before. Before you have to pay severally to get your name reserved. Now you have to secure the name first before you make your reservations. So the people managing and hosting this portal came up with the charges for that fees, which is just mere 200 naira for their fees, like people used to pay for remittance services. This is for the person who is providing such services of the AI, who derived his services from another service provider. People receive OTP before they carry out any registration. Let them Google it and see, is it free? We paid for it. Now that we are about to deploy more of the AI in our activities, we decided to make it just a part of it. It will affect only reservations and the business name reservations. That's the reason why people started experiencing this mere increment of 200 naira as the ICRP charges.
So in a nutshell, it's a third-party charges.
It's a third-party charges. It's not coming to the CAC. Any fee comes to the CAC is prescribed by law, is gazetted.
Now, RG, let's loosen up a bit. There is a segment we call Rapid Fire at S24. We ask simple question. The answer is yes or no, short answer, sentence, etc. So the first one would be, between registration and compliance, what do Nigerians underestimate the most in your statistics?
Of course, the non-compliance.
Non-compliance. Now, one compliance culture every small and medium scale enterprise must adopt.
To have a good standing of your businesses, registered businesses. They should ensure file annual returns as at when due.
Active status means what in one sentence?
That means you still have a life of living. You are worthy for consideration.
for business
for
purpose.
businesses purposes.
Okay. Biggest myth Nigerians believe about CAC. One thing that Nigerians believe about CAC that is not true.
People think that our activity is just mere registration of businesses. That's all.
Okay.
And we are beyond that.
So business name or limited company, which is safer for scaling in business?
Yes, I will encourage people to be in the limited liability company because if you have a limited liability company, you are now pushing the responsibility to the entity.
Yeah.
You have detached the responsibility to your own person.
Okay.
It's everything goes to the entity.
Okay.
But if it's a business name, you are still not detached yourself. The proprietor still take responsibility
of that. Okay. So one mistake that gets businesses into trouble after registration.
Non-compliance.
And one service CAC offers that people rarely use. People don't use it, but there is a service that CAC provide, but people don't use it. What service is that?
Like registration of charges. If you have lent money, give loan to someone, and you have not registered with the Corporate Affairs Commission, you start at the lose of not recovering your money easily. But if you can utilize filing with the Corporate Affairs Commission, either movable or not movable properties, you are easy to recover your money after lending.
Okay, what's the registration like?
Charge. We call it charge.
Charge, okay. So transparency or speed, which is more difficult to balance in CAC? Transparency or speed? Because you've integrated AI. So it's transparent, but there is speed as well.
Yes.
So which one is more difficult between the transparency and speed at the CAC with your AI integration?
It's like saying between the egg and hen who produce who. You can check now if, for instance, you want to verify through KYC to verify on the company, instantly you get
The
feed is there
information.
and you get the public information because our informations are public. You don't need to ask anybody. You can get the information at your own fingertips.
So that's they are interwoven. The
Interwoven.
most common red flag Nigerians should watch for before paying a business.
Inactive
Okay.
in our portal.
Okay. And finally, finish this line. A serious business is.
The one is active in CAC portal.
Thank you so much. And that has been the Registrar General of the Corporate Affairs Commission, Ishaq Magaji, SAN, that's Senior Advocate of Nigeria. Thank you so much for joining us on
Thank you,
S24
Halima, for having
Spotlight.
me.
Thank you so much. Today's conversation makes one truth unavoidable. CAC is not just a registry. It is a national trust infrastructure. It protects business identity, strengthens transparency, discipline compliance, and makes it easier for Nigerians to build wealth without fear. And perhaps the most important lesson is this: registration is the beginning, compliance is the protection for CAC. And this has been Spotlight only on S24 television. I am Halima Abdulrauf, and today we leave you with this thought. In the new Nigeria we say we want, credibility will not be a vibe, it will be a system by registration. Bye for now, and thank you.